welcome back to my channel. My name is Leia and this is Budget with Leia. Today we're going to be doing my budget with me for my first paycheck of October. So it's October. I'm excited. You guys are probably excited. I've seen everyone's videos talking about fall and the spooky season, and some of you guys are already talking about like buying stuff for Christmas, and I'm like, it's begun. It's the final quarter of the year. It's begun. All the things that we've all been saving up for over the past, 9 months, we're going to be spending a lot of money this next quarter. So I'm excited, honestly. I already spent my Halloween money, but I'm trying not to spend my personal money on any more Halloween stuff. That's the goal. Anyway, we're going to go right into this video. So this paycheck goes from September 29th all the way through October 12th. This is my first paycheck of October just because it covers pretty much the first 2 weeks of October. It doesn't really cover any expenses that I have in September, so I just made it be part of October. So we're going to go over the numbers. So starting balance. My starting balance is $2,091.87. That includes any cash back, my regular paycheck, any money that I earned from doing plasma donations, but I think this week I didn't do any, so this is mostly cash back and something else, and just rollover money that I had from the previous paycheck. So that's what that number is. And then let's see, my bills and fixed expenses. So this paycheck I have my phone, which is $48, my electric bill, which is gonna be $108. So this is 1/4 of my electric bill. I share the cost of utilities and rent with 3 other people, so this is divided by, this is 1/4 of the total bill. The total bill ended up being $432 for the electric bill, which is pretty high, so hopefully next month it won't be as high, but my portion is $108. Netflix, I pay $16.77, and then I have one Twitch subscription, and that's $5.40. Next up is my Roth IRA, and I will be putting $200 of this paycheck in there. My Roth IRA is not a bill, but I do want to keep it as something that I have to do and something that I do have to send money towards, just so it's not an afterthought later on. I can always put $10 or $20 every paycheck, but I really want to start focusing on retirement. So one thing is making it be a bill, like something that I have to do. Especially now that I'm debt free, I want to make sure that's something, it's a priority to me. Okay, so next up is, oh, actually, before I do that, the total for all these amounts right here is $378.17. And then if I subtract that from my starting balance, that is equal to $1,713.70. So that's how much I have left over to budget for my cash envelope, savings, sinking funds, and then savings challenges. Okay, so cash envelopes are variable expenses, so that fluctuates a lot. Groceries, I'm budgeting $150. Gas, I'm budgeting $0. I still have almost a full tank of gas. My car has been, or is currently in the shop. By the time I post this video, it might not be in the shop, but it has been in the shop, which means that I have not used my car, and if it has been used to move around the shop, it's not too much gas used, so it's pretty much has a full tank of gas. So I'm not worried about putting gas in the next 2 weeks. Spending, I'm actually giving myself $80. I will be taking my nephew to go see the new Paw Patrol movie. So he's almost 3 years old, and every time he sees the trailer for that movie or whatever, he's like, I want to go see that movie. I want to see the Paw Patrol movie. So we're going to go. I'm going to take him. It's going to be his first movie ever at a cinema, a movie theater. And we're going to this movie theater that, it even says all ages allowed. So there's going to be toddlers and kids. So we're going to see how well he does going to his first movie at a movie theater, and if he's actually going to sit or he's going to start running around. We'll see. I'll let you know how that goes next time. That's why my spending money is $80. And then same thing with eating out. I'm likely going to be buying stuff at the movie theater. And as we all know, movie theaters are expensive. So I'm going to budget $100. Mostly because I might be going with my mom, And if we are going with my mom, I might have to pay for everyone there and then she'll pay me back. But I'd rather have the money ahead of time. Just because sometimes I don't get paid back immediately. It might take a week or so. So I want to have the money there just in case. My family does this thing where, you know, I'll pay for something and then 2 weeks later she'll pay for something. So it never really is like paying everyone back exactly to the dollar to the cent. So I'd rather have the money there. And then miscellaneous it's just going to be left at 5. I think giving myself extra money in the other categories is going to be good for me. Or is going to be enough for me. In total, that is $335 in my cash envelopes or variable expenses. And if I subtract that from my previous remaining, that leaves me with $1,378.70. So this is what I have left over to go into my sinking funds. So, let's see. Mateo and Isaac get their usual 25. So that is not going to change. Car maintenance is going to get 25 as well. Car insurance is going to get 50. Christmas is going to get 20. Pet care is actually going to get $600. That is the one that I'm currently focusing on to fully fund. This I think is going to bring it to either $1,400 or $1,500, and my goal is $2,000. From there, I might go back to focusing on the car maintenance, just because I did deplete that, and you'll probably, again, the purchase or the transaction has not happened yet, but I know this is going to go down significantly, or at least by $500. So I'll make sure I fund that back to where it was. So again, I'll talk about that more later once the actual transaction has happened and I start pulling all those funds from my envelope. Family is going to get 25, and my cat is right over there, so you might see little cat ears, maybe not, on the video. I think I'm a little bit zoomed in, so you might not see it, but she's at the window, so she's moving the curtain. Occasions is going to get 26. Odd number, but it is what it is. Okay, so next up is health. Health is going to get 200. Again, I shouldn't have any more health expenses that I have to pay for, because my insurance should be covering everything. But I'm funding this, so I'm keeping this consistent, just because, you know, it's the last quarter, last 3 months of the year. My deductible is going to reset at the start of the year, so I want to make sure I have that money already good to go in case I need to do any other medical stuff starting next year. So I'd rather keep that consistent. And then house and moving are both going to get $20. Okay, so moving on to purchases. Purchases is going to get 20. Tech is going to get 20. Education 10. Vacation 10. And then new car is going to get $50. So I want to keep that consistent. But if for any reason I have less money than I need, or in other places, new car is honestly the first thing that's not going to get funded. It's not a priority, but I want to fund it. Well, there's cat hairs everywhere. I want to fund it so I'm ready for when that time does come. YouTube is going to get 5. Nails is going to get 5. Gaming 5. And then Disney is also going to get 5. Black Friday 0. It's fully funded. And then Halloween is 0. It was fully funded. I already spent it. I'm good. So in total, my sinking funds is equal to, oh my gosh, my cat, is equal to $1,166. So that should leave me with $212.70. And that's what I have left over to budget into my savings. So my emergency fund, it's going to get $20. It is currently fully funded at $10,000. Every paycheck since I fully funded it, I'm stuffing $20. So just being consistent. I know I reached my goal, but maybe in a year that $10,000 might not be enough for an emergency fund. Maybe it's going to be $15,000. So I want to make sure I keep funding it just to constantly have that moving. And then savings challenges should be getting the remaining, which should be $192. So if I add those two together, that is equal to $212. And then remaining is going to be 70 cents. which is actually just going to be in my buffer. That's 70 cents is going to stay there, and probably rolled over into my next paycheck. But there we go. That is it for this budget. Pretty straightforward as it always is for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye.